As you probably guessed, I ran out of time. Once again, the videos top out at 10 minutes and then they cut me off. So let's finish G real quick on the front side and then we'll move on to the back. So use your equation to determine how many tiles there'll be in figure 228. So remember my equation from the last problem is y equals x squared plus 3. And is figure number, is that my x or is that my y? All right, figure number is always your x, number of tiles is always your y, and you can see that in the table. So x and y. So figure number is always x, number of tiles is y. So y equals 228 squared plus 3. And then all you've got to do is put that into the calculator and you will get an answer. So 228 squared is 51,984. Then we still have to add 3 to that to get a total answer of 51,987 tiles. All right, go ahead and flip it over to the back. So this tile pattern, we're doing the exact same thing, exact same steps. It's definitely a little bit more difficult of a tile pattern though. So let's break it apart just like I did before. The one thing I see that's staying the same every single time, that's usually where I start, is this top tile right here. Or there's always one tile on top of the figures. The other thing I'm noticing is we do have that square. With quadratics, you'll find that it's really common that there's going to be a square in our tile pattern somewhere. So I see this square right here, which is a 2 by 2 square. In figure 2, I see a 3 by 3 square. In figure 3, I see a 4 by 4 square. So one thing I'm noticing is that this figure number is always one less than the sides of these squares. So this is a 4 by 4 square, but that's figure 3. So in figure 4, I'm going to have a square again, but it's going to be one more than the figure number. So it's going to be a 5 by 5 square. So that'd be 25 total tiles in that one. Perfect. And then we're going to have that one square that's on top. We'll have just one purple one there. And now let's look at the sides. So this is 1. All right, and now let's look at the sides. So I see in figure 1, there's 2 over there. And I guess I can use a different color. Let's use pink. And 2 over here. So in figure 2, there's 3 tiles here and 3 tiles on the left side. Once again, we see that the number of tiles here is the same as the sides, or it's one more than the figure number again. So in figure 1, there's 2. In figure 2, there's 3. In figure 3, there's 4, and so on. So in figure 4, we're going to have one more than the tile number. So there'll be 5 on each side for these. So 5 on the left, 5 on the right. And that is figure 4. So let's also look at figure 0. So we're going to have a square in the middle. Remember, my square is always going to be one more than the figure number. So if it's figure 0, it's going to be a 1 by 1. And a 1 by 1 is just going to be one tile. We always have the purple tile that's on top of it. There's going to be one tile up there. And then we are going to have the sides as well. Remember, with the sides, there's always one more than the figure number. So if it's figure 0, we're going to have one on the side here, one orange one, and one pink one on the side over there. And we have ourselves figure 0. So let's complete the table. So figure 0 has 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles. Figure 1 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tiles. Figure 2 Well, this is 3 by 3, so 3 times 3 is going to be 9. Otherwise, count the tiles 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then we've got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16 on top. For figure 3, we've got 4 by 4, which is going to be 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Figure 4, we're going to have our 5 by 5, which is 25. And then 5 more over here, so 25 plus 5 is 30. Plus another 5 is 35. Plus 1 is 36. And let's finish completing the table. If you can continue doing the figures or you want to draw them out, go ahead. But let's see if we can figure out what they'll be working with the pattern. So once again, our figure number is always plus 1 every time. And our rate of change on the number of tiles is going to be changing each time. So 4 to 9. If you can do that in your head, awesome. It's going to be plus 5. If you are struggling with that, though, we can do subtraction. We can do this number, the big minus the small, and that'll give us the 5. So 9 plus what number is going to be 16? The answer to that's 7. But if you didn't know that, you could always do 16 minus 9 on your calculator. 25 minus 16 on your calculator is going to be plus 9. And at this time, hopefully you see the pattern. So 5, 7, 9. So that's going to be plus 11, plus 13, plus 15, and plus 17. So to get the last 3, go ahead and use your calculator. 36 plus 13 is going to be 49. 49 plus 15 is going to be what number? 64. And 64 plus 17 is going to be 81. Right, so you should have the table finished. I'm going to end the video here, go on to the next video, and we'll finish up question 2.